Hi everyone. I'm still in the phase of reading Nancy Drews, and this is, I guess, going to be my last Nancy Drew for a bit because I'm kind of bored of reading Nancy Drews. I was enjoying them a bit in the beginning, but because I've read so many of them in the last couple of weeks that I've kind of got a little bored of them because there isn't enough substance in the story. So this book's called The Secret of the Red Gate Farm, which when I was reading it, I was just like wondering, how is it that we normal people, when we're living our lives, we don't come across mysteries as much? And Nancy Drew, even if she's just going somewhere, she just comes across bad people or people who are involved in wrong things. And how is that even possible? Why is her life so twisted? And why is she hanging out with people who have twisted intentions? And also, I was thinking that if she gets into a tough spot, she is usually always coming out of it perfectly fine. So, let's say people have kidnapped her, she'll get out of it. People are holding her, uh, or they've imprisoned her, she'll get out. Everything just falls perfectly fine for her at the end, which is what I was wondering. How can her life be so perfect? Which is kind of annoying and realistic. So I kind of got bored of it. I'm not sure if I want to continue reading the entire series because I did get all the books in the entire series. Not all of the different series that Nancy Drew has, because they're like Nancy Drew Files, Nancy Drew and Hardy Boys, Nancy Drew and Mysteries, a whole bunch of series of the Nancy Drew world. And this one was, I guess, the first one, that started in 1930. So I got pretty much all the books, and they're about 114, 15 plus books, I guess. So I have most of them, and I was thinking of reading them, but um, I just got a little too tired of reading them all in a go. So maybe I'm going to take like a huge break and then start something. Maybe read them like one off in the middle sometime. But Nancy Drew, same old mystery. I don't know how she gets that. Everywhere she goes, she find a mystery. Her two friends always ready to jump in with her and do the adventure part with her. And even if she gets into a tough spot, she comes out right happy, unscratched, and she always solves the mystery. So, to an unrealistic Nancy Drew, I'm going to bid farewell for a bit and then probably come back in some weeks and see if I want to read Nancy Drew again. But for now, go ahead, give it a read. Nancy Drew, for teenagers especially who are beginning to read, who want to get into reading, or even adults who want to get into reading. Nancy Drews are good light reads. I wouldn't say page turners, but they have an element of mystery where you want to find out what happens at the end. Some of the books are written very well, some of them are not written so well, so they kind of drag on, and as an adult, I'm kind of finding it a little difficult to absorb how Nancy Drew is written, and well, 20 years ago they were like one of my favorite books. Actually, longer than 20 years. I'm already pretty old. Anyways, go ahead, give it a read. Give Nancy Drew reads no matter what. I am going to highly recommend a Nancy Drew forever because these are good books. But it's just that I have grown old and I don't enjoy them as much. But go ahead, give them a read. Subscribe to the channel because I'm going to come back next week with another book. Hopefully not Nancy Drew. And I will tell you about that. So until next week, you guys stick around. Bye bye.